start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Understanding that my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means?
Beautifully, thank you so Pink. I appreciate you, babies. Thank you so much. Grand Rising. So first and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, you already know, I do have to give you a brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I guarantee, thank you, D, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else, so be patient with your process. Also, y'all already know, that voice too raspy to be whispering. Thank you, Rain. So this about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume, all right? So before we get started, as always, I want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, likes, shares, subscribes, gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. I appreciate you. And I will say this, I may not always get the pause in the middle of the message that I'm relaying to acknowledge everything that you're saying and sending, but I appreciate you, all right? So best believe when I post this on YouTube, I'm going to definitely acknowledge you, all right? So let's get started, chosen ones. Wait. Let me backtrack. For everybody who's been sending me so much love towards my Earth Day for tomorrow. Now, I won't be getting on live tomorrow, all right? But for everybody who's been sending me so much love, y'all been showing out, sending cash apps, sowing a soul. I appreciate that. You understand me? It was definitely unexpected, and I appreciate you. So just know I'm celebrating in all the seasons that you have aligning with you. I'm celebrating you. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. All of that, all right? So just wanted to acknowledge that. Now, chosen ones, thank you, babies. Let's get started. So God had me check in, and he said he wants you to check that energy like you checking those bank account balances. He wants you to check that energy like you checking that card. Now, what do I mean? See, you know how you might look in and just check up on your certain type of situation. See, you know how you would check your balance and you'll see that it's low, or you can know that your balance is starting to get low, so you want to see how far you can go, so you check up on it, right? See, chosen ones, there's some of you that need to check your energy like you do that card. See, when that balance or your energy is running low, you're going to have to see where's the last place that you was at. See, when certain things don't make sense in your energy, that's up for you to check them. Because you have to realize how many people are projecting on you so that you're not feeling like you, so that you're not confident in you, so you don't believe that God told you that certain things are aligning for you and your dreams is about to come true. They want you to give up at the last minute so that they can try to come in and claim all those things that God got for you. It's not going to happen. See, even if they knew what blessing was coming next and where it was going to get dropped off, God's going to make sure that they didn't have the ability to obtain it. See, they not built like that. For some reason, people can feel like they can try to impersonate you to get the same rewards, abundance, love, light, and all of that as you. But nah, that's something that has to be within you. So it's almost like when you go into a place and they scan that baton and they see what you got on you, or you walk through the airport and they can see exactly what it is in your bag, so on and so forth. See, chosen ones, they don't realize the same works pertaining to your blessings. See, for some reason they try to impersonate you. See, that's some fraudulent action. See, chosen ones, there's certain individuals that again are trying to project in your energy to have you doubting you, making you feel like nothing's falling through for you, making you feel like things are falling apart for you. That's not true. See, God is breaking up certain foundations because he's about to reroute you. See, God sat there and told you to take another direction because he's seeing who was trying to attack you. See, God deliberately sat there and had you go this route just because he knew that certain people were putting roots on you. So therefore, again, God had certain things have to get ducked off, certain plans that happened unexpected, those turns that, again, certain things took a turn. And you may not have knew why it was happening as it was happening. See, you had people watching you. You had people gang stalking you. You had people paying practitioners to play with you. You had certain people that had people in high places, so they thought, but nobody's higher than your crew. See, they may have had certain messed up police, messed up doctors, lawyers, certain housing, so on and so forth, that try to stop you. See, they felt like they had certain people in high places, but God is higher than these individuals. See, everything and everyone that was assisting them with trying to stop you, see, now they feeling a certain type of way because they things and they plans is getting stopped too. See, they starting to realize that those little, what is those little speed bumps that they was sending? See, you paid attention. You was looking around, checking the scenery, listening to the signs that God was sending you, right? See, God showed you certain signs and told you to slow down. Thank you. God told you certain signs that there was things ahead. See, you paid attention. You wasn't listening to those people, and you wasn't going to allow them to bully you nor stop you. See, had you not paid attention to what God was telling you to do, you could have ran over those speed bumps quick. You could have hit that, messed up your whip, and you would have been at a standstill too. See, nah, that didn't happen though. These individuals wondering why they couldn't stop you. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen one, you got God backing you, so nobody can bully you. They gonna tell you what you can't do, and God's gonna tell you what he told you to. See, I'm trying to tell you, don't allow that to distract you, so you're gonna have to check your energy like you check that balance. Now, what do I mean? See, every time you're not feeling yourself, that's equivalent to you seeing certain charges come up on your car that you know didn't belong to you. So you was feeling sad, you was feeling mad, you was feeling depressed. You know that that's some shit that you shouldn't be feeling, huh? You know that you ain't do nothing in order to get that charge. See, chosen ones, this how karmic things work, right? See, chosen ones, you sat there and realized that certain things that you were seeing in your energy didn't belong to you. So you was feeling sad, mad, upset, depressed. You was feeling like you was limited. You was feeling like you wasn't blessed the whole time. You was full of abundance. See, all of that, right? That was them trying to project certain energy on you. See, these are individuals that fraudulently was swiping your energy, right? Charging it all on you. See, that's those friends that call you when they going through certain things, and after the end of the phone call, they feeling better, but now you feeling everything that they was feeling. See, that's those mother or fathers that every time they got a bill or certain things get fulfilled, they call you, put stress on you. Now you got to do what you got to do to help you and help that individual. See, that's almost like that partner that got certain demons that they battling, but still want to be friends with them, don't want to let them go, but wants you to come and heal them. See, it don't work like that. See, you had to check that balance and realize somebody was charging certain things to your card. See, okay, if you know that you've been giving out love, you've been giving out light, you've been giving out abundance, you know that you shouldn't be feeling nothing negative then. If you know that you've been the light and you've been living your life right, then you already know what's to be expected then, right? So if you feeling anything other than what you should be feeling because you are fulfilling your purpose and doing what God asked you to do, although we're not talking about those times that as you healing, you start to go through certain, we're not talking about that. I'm talking about after you put that work in, you still feeling uncertain. Why? That's because those people projected. They try to use your card unexpectedly. They try to use your energy, have you carry certain things for them. Oh, nah, we not doing it. See, chosen ones, when you check that balance, you like, wait a minute. This wasn't me. So when you start to see charges that you know that you didn't do, what's the first thing you go? What's the first move that you typically do pertaining to your balance? You call up and check on it, right? See, at that point in time, you started to realize that nothing that was getting charged that you benefited from. So you know you ain't do no fraud. You know that you ain't lie. You know that you ain't cheat. You know you ain't deceit. You know that you ain't wish bad things. You know that you ain't participate in magic, so on and so forth. So therefore, that charge couldn't have been yours, right? Okay. See, chosen ones, when you realize that your card was missing in a sense because somebody's spinning these things, somebody's charging certain things onto it, right? What do? You start thinking about the last place that you was at when you had your card in your hand. So I want you to think about this. When you start feeling sad, when you start feeling mad, when you start feeling angry, when you start feeling certain things, I want you to check that balance. I want you to check and see exactly where it was going out to. Okay, once you identify that that energy didn't belong to you, I want you to put one and one together so that you can come up with the conclusion. What do I mean? So where was the last place? Where was the last place that you was at when your car was full intact? So that's equivalent to asking you, where's the last place that you was at that your energy was feeling like it should have been? Where's the last place that you was feeling happy, that you was feeling prosperous, that you was feeling yourself? You understand? Feeling confident. When's the last time? Okay, cool. So you like, damn, before I went to so-and-so's house, I was feeling, I had my card on me because I remember I had just went ahead into the store because that's the last time that certain blessings was showing up for you before. You like, dang, last time I went to so-and-so's house, I was feeling myself. Then when I walked out, I was feeling a little like I forgot something. They like, all right, cool. So the last place that you felt like you was up until this point that you made this move, you like, yeah. They like, all right, we're going to go to so-and-so's crib then. See, now you starting to pinpoint exactly who's draining your energy, right? You starting to put it together in a sense. So all of a sudden, you like, all right, cool. The last place I felt like myself was here. Okay, well, what was your next move? The next question you need to ask yourself was, who was around you? Huh? Oh, you talking about, dang, nah, last time I had my card, last time you felt yourself, last time you had confidence, last time you felt divine again, last time all of these things that you felt prosperous, where's the last place that you was at? Who was you around? So certain things are starting to make sense. You like, damn, last time I seen my card on me, I was around so-and-so. Now, so-and-so wouldn't do that. See, you start trying to downplay, but at the same time, God's starting to tap into your intuition. You like, nah, so-and-so wouldn't use my card. See, they just asked me for something and I gave them it. So why would they even need to take my card when everything that they wanted, they would have gotten it? You guys like, nah, I need you to check up on it. That's almost like this customer service. Like, sir, well, ma'am, I could tell you exactly where it's showing that it was last charged at. Now, we done reviewed the cameras and we see who had that shit in their hand. See, you going to have to realize that your intuition is like those candid cameras. See, once your intuition check in, there's nothing that you can be deceived by. See, again, that intuition and that discernment is God letting you know that they on news spy. That they starting to get watched. You understand me? So chosen ones, you sat there, God told you to check the people that you was around. You start realizing like, could it be them? They start to reveal themselves. See, the same things that was showing charge to your card, see, you was quiet about. You ain't even let everybody know what you was talking about. You ain't even let everybody know. See, when you asked them, had they seen your card, they said no. This was you asking them, was they sending negativity towards you? Was they trying to project certain things on you? Were they doing black magic on you? Were they trying to stop your finances? Were they trying to stop love from coming in? Were they hating because you was feeling yourself instead of building their confidence so that they could start to feel like them again? See, was they pursuing their purpose or was they trying to stop you from getting in yours? See, you got to put two and two together, right, to see who you was around so you know what's heading towards you. See, chosen ones. You started to realize, hey, yo, how so-and-so had this when they ain't have money to get shit? You start thinking like, wait a minute. So-and-so did have a lot of bags and the last time I talked to them, they was limited. So how that happened? This is equivalent to people that you know is doing black magic, doing death spells, out here frauding, out here selling their body for certain finances, people who gave up their morals for monetary gain, people that are more so for their profit than their peace, certain people that are used to playing games, people that are strategically, instead of using the gifts that God gave them to do the right thing like Spike Lee, they rather do devious things. They acted real spitefully. See, chosen ones, you started to see certain things clearly, right? See, you started to realize things didn't add up, right? So you did your investigation. See, again, you checked that balance. That was the first thing that you needed to do. See, when you check that balance, realize that certain things didn't belong to you. Again, this is checking your energy, realizing that people were projecting on you, people was playing with you, people was trying to make you feel less of you, because if you remember who you were, you would remember who's backing you. See, if you was to remember who you were, you would realize that nobody can bully you when you got God backing you, and he gonna do whatever he gotta do to make sure that these people understand it. You understand me? See, chosen ones, they wanted you to forget who your father was. They wanted you to forget that anything that you speak, they start to see. So when you finally call judgment, I'm trying to tell you, that's when they start to lose a few things. See, they starting to feel that wrath. But you had to remember who you were, because you was doubting yourself like you was one of them. Fuck is you talking about? Satan ain't your father, shorty. Your father ain't no little slum. Your father ain't no little bum. Your father ain't somebody that's out here trying to rob everybody else instead of getting it on their own. Your father ain't no slouch. Your father ain't no sucker either. Your father don't got no fear in him. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, so you shouldn't even see. Your father got finances like that. Your father ain't fraudulent. Your father can write a check and you can cash it the same day. You ain't gonna have to wait on that. See, your father got real love, not having to buy nor bribe it. See, your father put that work in, so therefore, again, he gonna continue to supply it. You understand me? See, you thinking that your father, you acting like one of them. You thought that people could attack you when your father got a lot of people backing him, that people hear your father's name and chills just run through them, that people, as soon as they say your father's name, they start to get it together. They like, hey, yo, I ain't even know. Yeah, matter of fact, you kind of do resemble so-and-so. Then you do got that gold in them like them. Then you do got that insight like them. Then you do got that. You know how certain people can say like, damn, I ain't know so-and-so was your father, so-and-so was your mother. She. So they look closely like, damn, I do see a resemblance. See, chosen ones, they thought that you was one of these slouches. They thought that you was these suckers that they attacked before. See, they can only attack their own. God said you could attack whoever's doing dark shit. Go ahead. The darkness can tap out the darkness. But don't you come into that light with that dark shit. See, that's the difference, baby. You heard me. See, you gotta remember who your father. You out, man. Listen, I'm not playing with you. Your father put some work in. You understand me? He did all of that just to pass it on to you. You see, they thought that you was new to this. Nah, how they say you true to this because you really like that. See, they looking at you thinking you the same age as these individuals. Nah, you the people in these scriptures that they talking about. See, why you was so patient with them, because you done been here before. You knew that they was tripping. You knew what they was going to get into had they kept doing what they was doing. See, when we was warning you to cut that shit out, because there was lifetimes and lifetimes of people who took a similar route, and we energetically then wiped all their asses out, so we knew that you was going to be next. See, we told you there's no hex that you can speak on somebody who's truly blessed. See, God made them chosen ones, and our names is the spells. So again, whatever you talk through us or to us, that's why you currently experiencing hell. See, you can't mess with the chosen ones, and they starting to see that. See, you done paid all the money to certain practitioners. You believed them. Now these practitioners that made off with your profit, now they going through certain karma too, but they got that money from you. You understand, as they do. That shit's drying up, fizzling up as well. But again, they starting to realize that they almost, in a sense, wiped out themselves. So you know how there's these little ant packets or roach packets or bug packets where it's like, all right, you got this little container and the bugs come to it and they gonna take whatever poison that is back to their nest, and that's how they wipe everybody else out, in a sense. See, chosen ones, these karmics did the same thing. They sat there and did devious things towards you, try to run towards individuals to attack you, try to group, gang, stalk you, try to get certain people to down you, and you still kept moving. You still kept going. And see, this is where they messed up at. See, they sat there and took the poison because they thought it was something free. Whole time, shorty, you didn't cost everybody else their life. Your whole lineage is going down. You took the bait back to your place. Now everybody's getting wiped out. See, they didn't know. Chosen ones, we the bait in a sense. God was like, hey, yo, go ahead. Put that out there. Almost like those mosquito zappers. Like, yeah, that light's illuminating them. But as soon as they go in, they zapping themselves. They taking themselves out. See, had they not been greedy, had they not been needy, they would have been good. But again, they wiped themselves out. See, that's why I was misunderstood. You crazy. And the chosen ones is the only ones that can heal that poison that got in your system. Almost like getting bit by a snake. And we the only ones that can actually heal them. See, the same person that you try to attack is the same person that you gonna try to rush back to, because we the only ones who can tell you what you got into, what's coming towards you, or what you can do to get out of what you going through. But we not. Because if we spare you now, that's taking a risk that you gonna go and attack someone else. Oh nah, baby. You may have did this to other individuals. See, you could have harmed and successfully hurt other people, but when you got to the chosen one, shorty, you met somebody who's not your equal. I'm trying to tell you. We was out here trying, you understand, make you feel better about yourself, but shorty, when it really come down to it, you ain't one of us. You not. Let them know, chosen ones. Let them know. Talk your shit real quick. Please let these karmics know. That's almost again. We sat there, a little kid keep flicking on the switch, actually thinking that they cutting the lights on and off with their hands. Whole time we behind the scenes clicking that shit on and off for them. See, y'all, you must not have knew. Chosen ones is not the same as those raggedy ass and people that you connected to. Chosen ones be built differently. I'm trying to tell you, you better be friends with us. See, we the individuals that's going to save you from certain things that you heading towards. See, they messed it up. How you try to wipe out the person who's here to save you? How you try to wipe out the person who sees a certain clear view? How you try to take, man, you stupid, baby. That's almost like somebody trying to take out the sailor, try to take out whatever the case may be. You crazy. You can't even drive this shit. And you about to get overthrown by those CCs. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you better let them know who you think we are. We've been chilling. See, chosen one, you know why they mad? Because they done got all dressed to impress, all flashy and shit. Then sat there and showing off that money in their pictures, going on certain trips that they frauded to get it, or they had to give up certain goods in order to get it. Pimp. Nasty. Y'all out here, listen, a lot of y'all gonna realize that some of your partners was switching teams. Some of your masculines was sleeping with masculines just to get that green. See, some of your feminines was being a little freak with other feminines. That's because how they wanted certain income to come in. There were certain people paying or putting their pictures and shit on certain sites. Little nasty, little dirt. Your ass ain't living right. Little nasty, little dirt. Now you wondering why you got what you got. Certain shit that you gonna get that you can't get rid of. It's just, I'm trying to tell you, there's a lot of these masculines that's about to get put out there for messing with masculines. Not that if that's what you do, that's what you do. But the fact that you try to say the chosen one was a fraud, and now we see that you wasn't even living in your truths. Huh? Oh, you was running through women because you really was trying to run through women to get some in. You should have just been who you was supposed to be. Now you about to get embarrassed about it. You was out here trying to act all macho to persuade yourself that you was. See, the whole time, you wasn't really like that. Inside your ass was a buttercup. Some of these feminines was attacking you, divine feminines, because they wanted to be with you. They wasn't worried about that partner that they was connected to that was interested in you. They just wanted that person based upon the finances that they could provide them. They really was interested in you. Shit. They was trying to persuade that person to bring you on the team, but you wasn't cool with it. See? Tis, baby. So when they couldn't be you, they couldn't be with you. I'm trying to tell you, it's just crazy. Now they're going to try to be, man, y'all should have chose your team smarter than that. I'm trying, chosen ones, we the most laid back individuals. We the most social, anti-social people ever. I always say that. Because I'ma speak, anybody I walk past, so I'ma speak to you. Hey, how you doing? Ooh, I like that. Go, girl. Okay, go, boy. Like, I'ma hype you up. I'm very social. I have fun. I'ma dance, be karaoke. I'ma be dancing on my, you understand? Dancing, having a good vibe. But at the same time, I ain't trying to be seen. I'm just trying to be me. See, I ain't trying to be over here with my face all screwed up, trying to act all tough. I'ma have fun. You trying to dance shit, I'ma get this dance started in. You heard me? See, it's a difference. See, they put on their best dress, try to be flashy, and nobody even noticed them. See, they mad because you sat there and was tucked off in the back, and instead of people surrounding them when they was sitting that dance, see, instead people came to you and asked you why you wasn't making certain moves. See, even when you was trying to be laid back, people still brought you to the front of the attention. People still brought you up and wanted to get you was interested in knowing you. They mad because they did all of that and they still didn't get noticed like you do. Shit, we was trying to duck off. Shit, we was trying to eat our food. Shit, we the type that like to be laid back, not be all seen on us. And that's why they mad. Because we ain't even try to be flashy, but we still outshining them. Little dingy dirt. Little dirt. See, you took that stinker butt shit too far. I'm trying to tell you. It's crazy. You mad because we ain't trying to be seen, and you mad because people still see us not trying to be seen, and they still curious about us. If you was smart, you would have sat there and been cool. We could have told you what we did. You understand? You mad because we us. You mad because people like us, because people gravitate towards us, because we always blessed no matter what you try to stop us with. See, that's why they mad, because you remember who you were. See, they try to keep your funds limited, but you still was having fun. You still felt abundant. They mad. So if they was mad because you still had fun when they try to stop your success, when they still seen you successful, when still seen that you knew that you was blessed, when they try to mess with your health and your ass got a cold and you still was happy because you knew what they was trying to do, because these motherfuckers at that time was real bold. Whole time they played themselves, they thinking that what they sent to you, they gonna get off the same way. See, they sent death spells to you, but you had a cold that day. See, they feel like when that death spell come back to them, that they gonna have that same cold as you. Nah, baby, you don't got those antibodies within you to really knock out what's coming towards you. See, you not built like us. Our immune system is real good. See, when God's within us, nothing can stop us. I'm trying to tell you, and that's what they starting to see. See, shorty, you should have took your fruits, your vegetables, and you should have did things differently. You should have really bundled up, because it's a cold world out there, shorty. You thought that we was out there in the elements like you whole time. Nah, we just had some, you understand, we just had a different drip. Some see-through shit that those elements still couldn't even get to. See, that's why they mad. They getting beat up by the elements, and we the elements, we got that shit within us. So what are you talking about? You did all that magic. God made us magical, so nothing that you can do can affect us. Now you wondering why we survived what you sent towards us, because it wasn't for us. See, you took yourself out. And there's certain people right now that's planning to take themselves out in karmics. If you do, see, I ain't going to tell you to do that, but you know what's coming back to you, right? See, you try to get these chosen ones to be suicidal because you couldn't take us out, so you try to get us to take ourselves out, and that little self-doubt that we had, that shit started to be in lack, and we started to feel ourselves again. We got confidence. See, we changed our life. We did things differently when we had kids. See, we did things differently than we did or had when we were kids. See, they crazy. You understand? They try to get you addicted to certain substances so that they can have your plug into certain shit to have you feeling illnesses. See, some of y'all gonna realize that the shit that you was smoking, people was paying other people to put certain things in it, that your shit was getting laced, and they still wondering why you didn't go out. Because you noticed the difference in the taste. You already knew what it was. You already knew. They sat there and tried to put shit in your shit. Whole time you was like, man, this shit don't even smell right. You threw that shit out. Huh? See, it's almost like that Ratatouille movie where the little mouse can smell certain things out, can tell you exactly what the ingredients is it, tell you to don't touch that, there's poison on it. See, that's chosen ones. We can smell that. We can smell evil on you. See, we follow the scents, and we start to realize that those scents led to your funky ass. Your soul on stink. You barely even wash your ass. Your children look just like you energetically. They can have fresh clothes on, but they soul is funky too. That everybody in your lineage is not who they appear to be. They really lame ass individuals. That these people acting like they got money like that, but they had to lay down to do magic to get it. Now that shit's about to be gone. They substances is all running out, and yours is getting replenished. See, they crazy. What you thought? What you thought? What they thought, chosen ones? I'm really trying. What did they think? They wasn't. They wasn't. Couldn't have been. We ain't show you before when you did this shit 5 years ago, how 5 years ago that shit played out. For some reason, you kept thinking that you was going to run us down, and you didn't, and you starting to figure that shit out. See, we was training a whole life for this. See, that's why we went through what we went through when we was children. We was built for this. See, in a sense, that's almost like those coaches who have you running certain drills. You miss a shot, you run a drill. You miss this, you run a drill. So on and so forth, right? See, we called them suicides when we was younger, but you know what I'm saying? That's a little inappropriate. Whatever y'all call them, right? Touch the line, right? Every time we made a wrong move, God had us go back and redo it. We went in too fast, nope, go back. Jumped in a relationship too fast, nope, go take it back. Slow that shit down. Okay, now you wasn't focused, your intuition was off. Okay, now I need you to focus on this. Focus on that little bot. Whatever the case may be. See, every time we messed up, God made us and held us accountable, right? See, that was that starting overs. Redos, right? Okay. Now hear me out. See, those redos then built our cardio up. See, we don't get out of breath. See, shorty, they ain't put the same work in as us. They coach knew their parents, so they put them on the team. They ain't really prepared for that shit. They wasn't really supposed to be on that, but they got that position based upon who they knew at that time, right? Cool. They seem like the star player. See, up until that time that they actually versed some real players, they gonna seem like they the best of the best. See, shorty, they didn't realize that you was prepared for this position. See, you may have been sitting on that bench, but you was real nice with it. I'm talking everybody, man. I know them karmics that try to attack me was mad, cause I'm out here splashing like Ray Allen's my dad. I'm out here splashing like Reggie Miller's my uncle. You understand me? Out here in it like fourth quarter, like Kobe, baby. I know who I'm throwing to. What is you talking about? Every time things seem limited, I seen that we down 3, we down 2 points. I'ma chunk this out to God. I know he about to hit that 3, splash on their ass quickly. So we look like we was down and we came up 1. We won that game. Y'all was cocky. Y'all seen that it was 4 seconds on that clock. Y'all thought that y'all won this. See, they felt like you was down in your last. Whole time you was going into abundance. See, God knew he had selected as his shooter in a sense. You that person that, again, you was prepared for it. See, they thought they was going to run you out of breath and run you down, but you had that cardio within you. That's why they out of breath now. I'm trying to tell you. See, they got ahead quickly, so they thought. See, God just gave them a quick glimpse of what they had got or would have got had they did the right thing. See, with you, shorty, it's longevity. So now they know exactly what's coming towards you because they know what they currently going through. See, it's a difference. It's the way you act. How they say, it's the way you act. Thank you, babies. Huh? And those people who left you, they try to disrespect you. They try to team up with these people against you. Now they realizing the team that they on is losing against you. They should have stayed true, see, shorty. They ain't even realize they ain't had to be as nice as you. See, they ain't realize that everybody on the team had a position. See, chosen ones. When I say, see, I like basketball, so y'all already know what I'm going to say, right? Chosen ones. You got the dream team. See, I like the Celtics. You understand? But I like the 08, 09 Celtics. I'm talking about when they had Big Baby, when they had KG, when they had Rondo, when they had Ray Allen. When they had, everybody had a position that they was trying to play. See, I don't need 1 or 2 players carrying the whole team. I need everybody to be making a way. See, when we over here, when we under the paint, we can get KG to come slam in. See, when we out in the distance and we don't want to get close to it, we putting that ball in Ray Allen's hands. See, when we need shit to switch up real quick, we gonna put it in Rondo's hand and he gonna handle it. See, it's different, right? Right? See, everybody got a position to play, right? Okay, cool, but they ain't want to do it. They wanted to ride off of you. They wanted to try to sabotage you. See, everybody was talking shit from the stands until they started realizing how the ending was going to be. See, they thought that they big hitters was big hitters, but whole time they wasn't big enough and they about to see. See, they should have chose it differently, chosen ones, but they didn't. Again, it ain't had to be like that, but it's all like that because of what you was sending. See, chosen one, we've been laid back. We've been chilling. I promise you. We've been out here raising our children, raising our vibrations, actually focusing on our business, and they try and fumble it. They try to pause your progression instead of asking you how you got your movement moving, in a sense. See, we try to put these people on and they try to knock us off whole time. Shorty, you going to realize I'm going to stop this and they going to be the one to get forced to get off of it. You understand me? See, some people don't want to jump on your movement until they see you moving, and by then it's too late because your ass already got left. You heard the last call a few times and your ass didn't move yet. See? They about to see, chosen ones. So you make sure that you go hard for the chosen ones. You make sure that you paying attention and you energetically picking up on a real chosen one. You make sure you checking that balance to make sure that nobody is swiping your card. And if they do, you better call judgment and let God be the judge of those individuals. You understand me? I'm not playing with you. You better remember who you are. You out here acting like one of them. Cut that shit out. You out here doubting yourself. You know who your father is? Your father came through every time you needed him, right? See, I ain't talking about that pappy. I ain't talking about that person who brought you here. See, some of them salutes to him, but other ones, fuck out of here. You heard me? I'm talking about your father, God, Allah, Jah. The same individual, different name based upon who you talking to. You understand me? And while we on here, let me be real clear. You better be cautious of who you talking about is the ancestors of you. Because you talking about, oh, Michael and this and this. You better cut that shit out. You better just say, God, I ask you and my ancestors to protect me. Because some of y'all is conjuring up motherfuckers who don't belong to y'all. Y'all here worshiping deities and entities talking about, oh, let this person attack this person. What the fuck is you on? I'm really asking you. I'm asking you. What type of time is you on? You out here, what? I gotta be clear because I've been having to tell y'all for a while. Y'all here, candles is for scents. The senses, you know how you smell a bread shop when you little riding past. And now every time you smell bread cooking, you think about that event. Smells is supposed to be significant to your mental. Get you regrounded or recheck your ass in a sense. So lavender, vanilla, whatever the case, sage, all of that. You out here trying to light reversal candles and all of that shit. You better be cautious of what you're playing with. And I told y'all before, some of y'all, stop that evil eye shit. What you wear is, and what you reflect is what gets projected back. So although you're trying to say you're giving things the evil eye, you got to be evil to give something the evil eye, right? That's not yours. You could be Eye of Horus people. Instead of, you got to be cautious. You understand me? Just like certain Christians and shit. I'm calling y'all's asses out too. Do you think Jesus wants you rocking a cross? I'm just, if your cousin Ray Ray, right? He got his ass shot down. So that's like motherfuckers wearing a 45 on their chain or an AK on their chain to represent him. Why you would be mad then? Like what? That represents how they passed away, right? So why would you have a cross on you? I'm just saying, chosen one. You got a cross on you, but you wouldn't be upset. You would be upset. Your people, my father, he passed away in a car accident. That's like me wearing a damn car. The car to represent his ass. What the fuck? You represent him. How you carry you? That's you representing him. You being a reflection. You gotta cut that out. That you got good intentions, but how does that in another thing? I love that y'all represent Jesus, but Jesus is the Son of God, so you better remember who you praying to, cause y'all putting everything in Jesus' name, and don't you forget God, cause people may not like it, but to me Jesus was a prophet. There was many people that had many stories similar to Jesus. This doesn't downplay Jesus and what he did, but just like y'all served a purpose to lead people to God too. There was a whole story of your life that you went through, right? They just destroyed all the others and kept one. That's why you gotta be able to see through what people say to you. Because there's words have double meanings, right? You gotta realize, chosen ones, does this sound familiar? Jesus being born, and people tried to, before Jesus was born, they heard that there was somebody powerful about to come through. Everybody stopped everything that they could do to try to stop this individual from being produced. Just hear me out. Hear it to the backstory, right? In that, people try to stop them because they knew something great was going to come with their presence, right? Okay, hear me out. So, Jesus carried everybody's load. So, just like you, he was judged by many for saying the things that God told him to, speaking his truth, doing right by individuals. He was making things happen. So, that water to wine. You didn't sat there and turned a want into something that you was able to provide. That person wanted love, you provided that. Like, baby, I got all of that. Oh, you want protection? Okay, I'm speaking that on to you. You want prosperity? I'm going to help you guide you to God who's going to guide you to that supply, right? See, people beat on him, spit on him. They tried to nail him to certain things. That's people trying to dig a hole for you, push you in that hole for you, try to nail you to them circumstances. So that's the lies that they told on you. That's them trying to ruin your reputation. That's the magic that they did on you to try to bound you like those nails did that cross, right? Okay, cool. So that's them all yelling and throwing rocks at you. That's people throwing magic and targeting you too, right? People that gang stalk you, that group that was throwing rocks and shit, hitting them, trying to split him while he still was carrying certain loads and was telling them what it is. See, chosen ones, there's people who did the same thing pertaining to you. You was carrying the burden of your mother, your sister, your brother, your lover, so on and so forth on you. Everybody who seen you trying to help individuals then started to target you. See, had certain people actually stepped up and sat there and came to your defense, it would have been a lot more of y'all against them. But certain people were so scared to speak up, right? That's them people who know that they people attacking you. No practitioners is playing, thank you, baby, playing in your energy. They know all of these things, but they scared to speak up. They just seeing you get beat the fuck up, but you kept on going. Whole time you still keeping your composure, like, all right, I gotta carry this, I'ma carry this. Oh, why, you throwing shit too? All right, I peeped it. And yo, you ain't gotta throw, oh, you throw. See, they was throwing shit up at you. They ain't realized you was gonna turn into shorty off of, what's that, waiting to exhale. See, when they threw that shit up to you at that last time, you turned around and threw that orange back up at them. You understand me? But let me say, see, they seen all of these things, right? Certain people left you for dead, left you in lies. I'm trying to tell you, certain people try to set your ass up. See, they ran off from the plug, try to blame it on you when they really owe your ass money too. See, there's certain people, I'm trying to tell you, see, I speak on behalf of myself. See, I told you throughout my life, certain individuals been trying to set certain things up. But shorty, I come from certain parents who put me on to certain things. See, I'm not one of them, and they starting to see that clearly, see. I remember, again, I was supposed to take a trip. I wasn't able to based upon the masculine that I went on that trip with. See, he probably was on some dark shit. I was on some never travel, so I finally wanted to. See, when God told me not to go because that person was going to try to set me up and traffic me with certain individuals. Oh, that came out. Not only that, chosen one, again, this individual was the only person who knew where my place was. They asked me to send them the address. I sent them the address. All of a sudden, what happened? A day later, people try to run through my shit. See, what they didn't know is I'm real quick with it. Not only that, see, I was equipped to carry. You understand me? See, I'm trying to tell you, you better start to see how certain people that was close to you was the same individuals that was sending people to attack you. See, at this time, I ain't realized that masculine lied and acted like I done took certain things probably from him. Whole time the truth came out, because based upon the past actions that he took, people realized and started to read his ass like a book. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, there's certain things that people pointed at you, accused you, certain people joined on their bandwagon too, didn't even realize that you ain't had nothing to do with what they was talking about. They just needed a dummy, huh? Oh, why? Now who's dumb? Who's dumb? Because now they realize that they got their hands wrapped up. See, they try to put a price on the head. Try to have people ride past my crib. Whole time I told you, I got good senses. I caught on to that whiff. See, I caught on to that whip that led me to that whip that then made me look through when I seen exactly who it is. See, shorty, I can look through your timeline right now and tell you exactly who it was and what they did, what they intended to do towards you and was unsuccessful with. People that would sabotage you, messing with your cars. See, they ain't realized they was on candid camera. There's certain people that try to cut your brake cords, but you kept on driving. See, they ain't even realize that God turned into that binding. So when they try to cut those brakes, God end up being the brake pedal for you. See, they thought that they was going to get you into an accident and they didn't. See, but they nightmares is coming true. See, they wanted you to get in the accident and now they get in the accident and they not going to walk away from it. See, even the people in the car with him is going to go down with him based upon the fact that that's who they had surrounding them. See, chosen ones, they tried it. There's certain people that try to get certain things to happen to your kids. See, chosen ones, some of you not realizing why you ain't get pregnant by the individuals that you was with. Why? Because what if I told you before you connected to those individuals, they already did a deal with the devil for their firstborn, which would have came through you. See, some of them already sacrificed their first son in a sense, and that's why they don't want no son. That's why some of them keep having feminists, but that's also some of them why they can't conceive with you, because the child that comes through you was supposed to be a chosen individual. So had you had that child would have been sacrificed already based upon what the father or the mother had did. See, that person that kept talking about they was having miscarriages, but they really was sacrificing their kids. They really was getting paid for certain things that they did. See, some of these individuals act like they the best parents in the world, but they was out here pimping out their baby boys and baby girls. See, they was out here having them dressed all grown, had people taking pictures of them while you was getting them groomed. See, I call judgment on all you sick MFers that was doing nasty shit. Karma's coming to you too. See, chosen ones, you gonna realize some of these nasty ass individuals that you ain't see it at first. You understand me? I'm telling you, a lot of child trafficking is about to get revealed. A lot of human trafficking, that means grown-ass people, that's about to get revealed. I told you, when them storms come, it's not the same for you and them. See, when those storms come for you, it's that wind's going to blow and clear the view. It's going to bring certain things to light, right? See, chosen one, when them storms come for them, it's whipping shit around for them. Breaking necks and breaking branches and breaking down certain foundations. See, when that rain comes for you, that's the water that crops the things that you planted, right? Because you about to be fruitful. See, when that rain comes for them, those floods is going to bring what was buried back up to the surface. So those bodies that they was out here sacrificing, those graveyards they was playing in, those human trafficking little tunnels that they had, getting flooded out quickly, some of them with them in it. See, certain practitioners that was playing in energy couldn't have seen what's about to happen. See, they can only see certain things, but you can't see for chosen one. See, I'm trying to tell you, it's a difference. You can't, God's not going to let them see nothing clearly for a seer. You understand me? You have to give permission for them to access you. See, chosen ones, this is what you guys say. Before you post a video, before you post a picture, you pray over it. God, I ask you, anybody who tries to use my picture or my video for ill intentions, I ask you for them to deal with the karma and consequences immediately. God, I am protected from all evil. I am protected from all projections. You pray over your picture and what you posted and let it go, right? Because that means that anybody at that point in time that tries to use those things for evil things, now they wasn't granted permission. So now they got negativity coming to them. See, chosen ones, not only that, I want you to pay attention to certain urges that you may have. See, they try to use sex spells to get to you. So you can feel like you watching a flick to get your rocks off. You can feel like you celibate because you ain't sleeping with nobody else. But as soon as you look at that site with those satanic individuals who's out there sold their soul or sold themselves to that site to show off their body. They not living right. They got demons within them. You now allow them access to go back within you. And not only that, certain people will send certain urges to you so that you'll masturbate at that time so that they can try to play in your energy right then. You gotta cut them urges out. You can wait for the you can wait for the real one. You understand me? You ain't gotta, you good, find something else to do. You ain't gotta do go do a damn sit-up, Cheryl. You understand me? Go walk around. Go do something. But don't play yourself. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, you better cut that shit out. I ain't playing with you, and you better not be playing with you either. Go walk. Walk it off. I'm not playing. You better say, do you know, chosen ones, make a gun gesture in your hand. Hear me out. Make a gun gesture with your hand. So you know the two fingers, that's your pointer finger and your middle finger with the, you understand? So like a closed peace sign, right? Now hear me out. It's very important for you to wait for your divine person. So your person, you represent that pointer finger, right? That person that you're supposed to be connected with is that middle. See, that trigger that you pull, right? So you see how that power behind those two, that's God behind you and your individual. See, you had to put your hand on the trigger, right? In order for that action to happen. See, you had to step up in your purpose. Step up in your, you understand me? You gotta put that shit together. So behind God's backing you, that's that trigger. You and your individual, that's those two fingers. That trigger that you actually put your finger on, that's you stepping in your purpose. That's you stepping in your light. That's you stepping in your confidence. When you put that finger on there and God releases, I'm trying to tell you, you know how much power's behind that? Nobody can stop you. I promise you. You heard me. You gotta wait for the right individual. Stop selling yourself short. You understand me? Stop letting them come and shorten your circuit. Stop allowing these demons, or stop putting yourself in a position to have babies with serpents. Nah, fuck that. Let them do them. Because they ending is about to occur while you step into your abundance. You understand me? Do not wait. Do not wait until this last minute to make the messed up decision that's going to actually keep you from going to what you've been waiting for to come towards you. Your divine partner is about to be here. God is giving them that nudge right now, like, hey, yo, it's time to step up. Shorty, stay waiting. I promise you, that money is coming. You are not broke if you're waiting for it to arrive. Again, think about filing taxes, and that's another thing. When you see people who put that work in like you, and they start to get rewarded with things that God has coming through, do not be upset and do not be spiteful, because know that yours is coming next. Almost like, again, think about taxes. If this person did they work, put their work in, they put that file in, they claim for their taxes, that means that that first group is going to get paid before you because they started before you too, right? So when you see this person getting their abundance in their hand, this person getting into that love and that relationship, this person getting this position, this person getting this house, this person getting that car, you celebrate them. You understand me? Especially when you know that it's your tribe, that they did certain work like you. You wait because you know that they got theirs, so what's about to come next? You understand me? You know how text time works. Like, damn, that first group, they put in that means they got their work done before you. They put in that before you. Okay, does that mean that yours ain't coming? No, that means you should actually get excited seeing them get theirs because yours is close behind. You understand me? I'm telling you. You celebrate, and if they mad, they not your people, so fuck them. Why are you paying attention to them? If they out here stalling you, fuck them. Who cares what they going through? I'm going to be honest. What you care for? They ain't your people. They not your people. God going to tell you, like, hey, yo, this person's your people. Look out for them. Some of you, see, I'm going to tell you something that I do, right? I don't like no pets. I'm not going to lie. The only two pets that I have that I love, baby turtles. I love baby turtles. And yes, we baby turtles out. Fish. I like fish too. Do I really fuck with them like that? No. I like turtles though, right? That's my favorite, right? Now hear me out, chosen ones. See, I don't like no pets. That's just not what I like. Now I like black cats, I ain't gonna lie, right? Well, anyway, let's get into this. But if I'm out, I see a pile of ants, right? And they try to fight for this crumb. I'll come around and I'll bring more crumbs for them, right? Not only that, I see some stray cats. I don't really rock with them like that. My biggest fear was zombies and cats, I promise you, like growing up, right? So, chosen ones. Even if I see a stray cat, I see him got kittens, I'm like, man, if I was put in that position, I would want somebody to help out for it, right? See, somebody said no to black cats. I'm telling you, you're going to realize that black cats is spiritually good. You understand me? These are, I ain't going to get too deep into it today, but that's another day. We'll get into it. But listen, I'll put out, if I see stray pets, cats or dogs, whatever the case may be, I'll put food out for them. I don't rock with them. I'll put them off to the distance that I know that they can get to it, right? Now hear me out. See, I don't want to say put yourself in that position, but that cat has kittens. So that's a mother or father that was trying to figure out how they can provide for their children, and I helped them. So they went to sleep without a meal and they woke up to a whole Thanksgiving. See, there's some of you that realize that you're going to wake up real rich and abundant. How you, little small things that you did or do, and you feel it's not a big deal, but it's a big deal to other individuals. See, some of you are not realizing, again, I done been in a situation where I had $5 to my name. God's talking about, let me say that. Let's say that I had $5 to my name at that time. God was like, hey, here, gave me a blessing with 20 more. I'm like, cool, I got excited. God, I walked past this individual. God said, give it to him. I'm like, God, you remember I just asked you for this. You remember that we almost riding on fumes. But I'm like, all right, I'm going to listen. I don't play like that. I'm the type of child, I listen to my parents. Like, I know probably I might have a little attitude, but I follow rules. I don't play. You understand me? But anyway, God told me to give it to him. I said, cool. See, I gave it to him, everything that God told me to, and I was like, dang. But I know God not going to tell me to do it for no reason. Soon as I did that, I got all these readings and coaching sessions in. Doubled it, tripled it, so on and so forth. So that 5 that then turned to 25 end up turning to 500, I promise you, because somebody sent it to him. I'm like, what? I even backtracked, like, did you mean to send this? They like, yeah. I couldn't comprehend it. At that point in time, I was stretching certain things. From the outside looking in, you would never be able to tell, because I always know, no matter my circumstances, I'm always successful. You understand me? Regardless. Okay, shit, I got to scrape up a little bit. It's the fact that I could scrape and still get it. I'm cool. I promise you. Now, am I wanting to, of course, do certain things? Yeah, but if it's not my time to, it wasn't my time to. I'm patient. I'm grateful. But I'm telling you, at that time, this was like last year. And I couldn't even tell you the person's name who did it, because they did it anonymously. They didn't even want to be seen with blessing me. I was able to cash out some back, like, hey, yo, did you mean? Sent it right back. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, certain individuals, you don't realize that when God tells people to bless you, they're going to bless you. The thing that you're stressing about right now, God's going to have come through for you. And the fact that they was obedient and did what God asked them to do, they get tripled and doubled and all of that. You understand me? So you listen. Allow God to guide you. Pay attention. Do not be in your feelings. Do not doubt yourself. Do not feel like because it's the last day and certain things. I done been there where the bills due tomorrow. I done did everything that I could do up until that time. And I'm like, man, it is what it is. I ain't about to stress about the shit. And what did God happen? Somebody just randomly, hey, I was thinking about you. Matter of fact, money that I didn't even know. Remember that I gave to people, they sent it back. Like, hey, matter of fact, you crossed my mind and I forgot I ain't never give you. I'm like, what? Clutch. So you're not limited. The fact that you have access, that's almost like getting paid every day for the rest of your life. You ain't sell your soul. You did what God told you to do. You do love, happiness, prosperity. You speak life into other individuals. You a healer. You a seer. You obedient. You actually put work in. So that's something that For the rest of your life, you got payments coming in. For the rest of your life. You out there looking at that person who looks like they had a good come up or a quick come up, but that's all that's coming. So they got 5 stacks, 10 stacks when you got 5 million, 5 billion that's about to be collected. You understand me? Y'all not the same. Again, what's the difference between this person who did this for so long and didn't have an outcome? God told him to keep going, and that first time, that's almost like somebody playing the little with slot machines. Every time God said, go play the slot machine at a certain time. And every time they did it, they ain't have no money that came out. But they was obedient. All of a sudden, randomly, when they think it's going to be the same thing again, they pull it down. They didn't got a straight 7s all across or whatever the case may be. Now all this abundance is coming for them because they did what God told them to do. They trusted that process. The same pertaining to you. You may see other people seem like they getting to come up, but that's all that's coming. They may look like they successful. They got certain views. You actually out here touching the lives of individuals that cross paths with you. You out here planting that seed that's going to grow and harvest several types of fruit all over the world. Not just this little patch. Not just being the city's famous person. You're going to be well known all over the world. See, you are somebody that people are going to talk about. You're going to end up being one of those stories that people are like, man, there once was a person. So you in the middle of your scripture right now. Don't you give up. Stay positive. Stay optimistic. Abundance is coming. You not broke when somebody owe you. You going to get something. Just know that. You heard me. But I love you so much. I got to get up off of here. I don't even got no coaching sessions to do. But I told you since tomorrow's the Earth Day, I'm going to take off today and tomorrow. And I like vibing with my tribe. Like, people ask me what I'm doing for. Now, of course, on a later date, I'm definitely going to go somewhere, do something for my Earth Day, birthday to myself. But I like celebrating with my tribe, my squad, my children. So we're going to eat some cake. We're going to make some art. We're going to vibe. You understand me? I'm going to bring in my prime time with them. But I love you so much, y'all. I appreciate you. Now, you can book. I'm tempted to open up some coaching sessions today just because I like to. You know, I love my job. Like, I really love speaking to y'all. And I may end up weaning out the readings to just coaching sessions because I like to speak to you. So for right now, I still have readings available at several prices because I ain't want to just do coaching sessions because I know not everybody can afford that price. You understand me? I like to have it available, but at the same time, I got to go in the direction that God's leaning me towards. So I may end up, you understand, taking out as far as readings and just do coaching sessions. But I'll let you know. But I got so many great things planned for us, Chosen Ones. I got so many things that's currently in action right now. I cannot wait until y'all see it. You understand me? I love you so much. I'm going to upload this live in a little bit on my YouTube. All I ask you, come through, subscribe. You want to get those numbers up over there. We're going to have the Chosen Tribe everywhere, not on just one platform, all right? We pushing our purpose every platform, all right? I love you so much. Y'all continue to be great, Chosen Ones. If you need me, you know how to reach me. Thank you, babies. Thank y'all. Listen, I'm telling you, the love y'all give me, no matter if I'm like, oh, I give love to people, so I expect that in return. It's the fact, all the love that y'all give, gifts, kind words. Y'all don't even see, let me say this real quick. Some of y'all be talking about, oh, you wish that you could send more. You wish you could send something. The fact that you speak out and let me know that, yo, you did this for me, that y'all don't even understand. The fact that you recommend me to people, the fact that you are acknowledging, you understand, like, I love you, that's the gift. So please do not put too much pressure on yourself. I love you. You understand me? I'm proud of you. I'm grateful that I was aligned with you. When I say we tribed out, we tribed out. You heard me. Y'all continue to be great. If you need me, babies, you know how to reach me. Be great.